comes to your mind when you hear the word sugar? Probably something negative, right? For years, we've been told that sugar is the villain in our diets, and I believed it too. But then I dug deeper, and what I found, sugar, when consumed in the right way, can actually be a health superfood. Now, stick with me, and I'll show you how sugar might be the key to unlocking better energy, focus, and even healing your body. Now, before we jump in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications as I'll continue to release content. And it also helps the channel and it helps the algorithm. All right, let's jump in. We all know we live in a world where sugar is seen as the enemy of health. It's blamed for obesity, diabetes, inflammation, aging. And while this holds true for refined sugar and processed junk, thinking of like corn syrup, candy, and soda, that's not the whole story. Sugar in its natural form, found in fruits, honey, and certain whole foods, is not only harmless, but incredibly beneficial when your body knows how to use it. Here's the real issue. It's not the sugar itself that's the problem. It's the body's inability to utilize it properly. When your mitochondria, the power plants of your cells, aren't functioning well, sugar gets stored as fat instead of being burned as energy. But when your mitochondria are healthy, sugar becomes your body's most efficient and preferred fuel. Now I want to talk about why sugar is anti-inflammatory and stress reducing. Most people don't understand that sugar can actually reduce stress hormones. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol and adrenaline, which are necessary for survival in short bursts, but harmful when they're elevated too long. Glucose, the kind of sugar your body uses for energy, helps to bring those stress hormones down. Think about it. Your brain runs on glucose. It's usually the main fuel source for your brain cells. When your glucose levels are stable, your brain can function at its best, better focus, sharper memory, and improve mood. That's why reaching for a piece of fruit when you're feeling stressed can have an immediate calming effect. It's not a craving, it's your body telling you what it needs. The problem is we often reach for the wrong type of sugar, and then that starts to cause health problems. And then we start to avoid sugar completely. And this is where diets like keto can backfire. Now, first, before I say anything, I'm not against keto. I think keto is really good to do what it aims to do. But underneath the core of everything, I still feel like there is a need to fix the underlying issue, which is your body's inability to utilize glucose. But back to keto. Cutting out sugar entirely forces your body to use fat for fuel, which sounds great in theory. But here's the problem. Without glucose, your thyroid function can slow down, your metabolism can suffer, and your stress hormones can actually go up. Research even shows that people who eat natural sugars like fruit and honey often have better insulin sensitivity than those who avoid carbs altogether. Now, this is, of course, if they're not eating a lot of processed food and junk. But the reason why this happens is because their bodies stay trained to process glucose. When you avoid sugar for too long, your body essentially forgets how to handle it, making you more insulin resistant when you reintroduce it. So the key isn't to eliminate sugar, it's to eat the right kinds of sugar in the right way. Let's break it down. First, prioritize natural sources. Fruits, honey, maple syrup, and even root vegetables like sweet potatoes are excellent sources of glucose. They come packaged with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that help your body process sugar without the crazy blood sugar spikes. Number two, know your gut. Some vegetables, especially those high in oxalates, may not work for everyone. Listen to your body. If certain foods leave you bloated or sluggish, they're not serving you. The same goes for grains like rice or bread. Sourdough, for instance, can be easier to digest than other breads, but you just have to listen to your gut. Number three, balance sugar with nutrients. Pairing natural sugars with protein and healthy fats can slow the absorption of glucose, keeping your energy steady. For example, add some nut butter to your fruit or pair sweet potatoes with a piece of lean protein. Number four, fix your mitochondria. The real goal here is to heal your mitochondria so your body can use sugar efficiently. This involves reducing inflammation, getting enough sleep, and managing stress. When your mitochondria are working well, sugar becomes a tool for energy instead of a trigger for weight gain. Now, what happens when you heal your relationship with sugar? Well, when you start to consume sugar in its natural form and your body learns how to process it efficiently, amazing things can happen. Number one, you'll have more energy. Glucose is the fastest and most efficient fuel source for your cells. Number two, you'll have better mood and focus. This means your brain will get what it needs to function optimally. Number three, you're going to have an improved metabolism. So insulin sensitivity increases, making it easier to maintain a healthier weight. And then number four, you're going to have reduced inflammation. Natural sugars paired with nutrient-dense foods help to lower overall inflammation in the body. And here's the kicker. When you stop fearing sugar and start using it wisely, you're more likely to stick to a healthy lifestyle. No more yo-yo dieting, no more deprivation, just balance. Now, why does this matter for your health? Well, if you've been struggling with fatigue, brain fog, or blood sugar imbalances, ask yourself, is your body using sugar or storing it? The answer lies in your mitochondria, your diet, and your mindset. Sugar isn't the enemy, it's a tool. When used correctly, it can actually help your body to heal. Now, I do realize that some people won't use this information correctly because they're dealing with addictions. And there's some ways to get over the hump of addiction. I talk a lot about this. But I did want to mention this because I think some people have the wrong notion of sugar. Again, we're not talking about processed foods. That is really the issue at heart, is eating ultra-processed foods. But we don't want ultra-processed foods to confuse us when it comes to natural sugar. We just need to know how to utilize it where it can benefit our bodies and not harm our bodies. Now, if this enlightened you and helped you to understand sugar a little bit differently, and if you found this video valuable, please do hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments. How has your view of sugar impacted your health journey? Let's start a conversation about it. And if you're ready to take control of your energy, your weight, and your overall health, please check out the resources in the links below. I've got programs designed to help you heal your body from the inside out. And if you need personal guidance with this, then check out the links concerning our personalized coaching. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you can thrive in your body, mind, and soul. When that happens, your life will forever be changed. All right, I'll see you in the next video.